Hello and welcome to the 3S Company YouTube channel. I'm Joseph, here playing through the Harad room cycle with this Rohan deck. I've done the first quest, I'm jumping into the second quest. This is an interesting Rohan deck, uses the ALEP cards. It's notable in that it doesn't use AOLEP. Leadership and Spirit, with a little bit of devoted tricks. The ALEP card's a lot of fun. And I'm going to do the second quest in the Harad room cycle, the desert. What's it called here? Desert Crossing. This is a bad matchup for this particular deck. I'm having fun with this deck. I feel like I can get through a lot of different things with it because it's pretty flexible, but this is a bad one because it gets a lot of direct damage. And it punishes bringing allies into play in the first stage. So if I stick at this first stage, my allies are a turn late, basically. And if I stick at the second stage, I get damage dumped on me. So I really have to race through both first stages if possible, which is hard. There's a 3-stage quest. Like I said, the first stage, you have to exhaust allies or damage them, which most allies have 1 hit point. Second stage, at the end of every turn, you have to damage your characters. In the third stage, it's just really hard to quest. A lot of threat. Let's look at my hand first. I've loaded Morrowind, which is a good deal. Guthwine isn't the crest. Halbercut Mail. This is an interesting hand. I have 1 ally that I can play her for cheap. I don't have any card draw, although I can use this pretty quickly. I'm going to gamble and take it. It's kind of a weird hand. It's not ideal, but I like having this for Morrowind for healing. I like having Guthwine for pulling allies back right away, and I expect Courage can be some early readying. So I'm going to take it. Alright, the quest. The Desert of Harad. Search for a copy of Burnt Sands and add a staging area, shuffle the counter deck, place the heat tracker next to the quest, and put it at 10. So this has a heat tracker, keeps ticking up, and it makes things harder and harder as you go longer and longer. So I'm going to spawn the Gondorian Fire to be my heat tracker. Hot. And I can use damage points for my heat track numbers. So it starts at 10. If I get to 60, I lose the game. Let's look at the second side of the card. Oh, first, Burnt Sands. Well, the temperature is 40 or higher, I guess +2 threat. After it becomes the active location, increase the temperature by 2. Forced. After ally enters play, either exhaust or deal 1 damage to it. This is bad. I hate it. I mean, most of my allies interplay exhausted, and then even worse combo, Thengel, all his allies interplay exhausted. So you can't choose the exhaust it, so you have to just kill it, which is horrible. So I won't be I'm just gonna be gambling on pulling a 2 hit point ally, otherwise it's gonna immediately die. But since I have Guthwine right away, maybe I can pull it out. Not ideal, but at the end of the round, increase the temperature by 4. If the temperature is 60 or higher, lose the game. All right, here we go. Shuffling that, shuffling this, and do I draw another ally? That's good. Gonna play Horsebaker for 1, and that's kind of gonna be it. I just hope I don't get an enemy. I'm gonna quest all in. There are some enemies that could hit me, but nothing that's gonna really kill me, I think, on the first turn, except for, yeah, I hope. All right, reveal a worm. These guys are a pain in the neck, but at least he is at his weakest right now. Get 3 progress. I'm going to travel here. Raise the temperature by 2. Alright, this worm, X is the 10 digits of the temperature, so it's 1 right now. After he engages you, makes immediate attack, but it doesn't get a shadow card. I could take it right now and just take 2 undefended attacks, but it doesn't seem very fun. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put Morrowind into play and discard this guy, and then gamble on Thengel's ability. Oh, nice. I get Hama, and he comes into play exhausted, so I have to damage him according to this. But, oh, I have to take this guy, so, yeah, he's coming down. Need to make an immediate attack with no shadow card. I'm going to put 1 damage here, and then I'm going to defend with Morrowind. And I'm going to reduce... never mind. I could use her ability after playing her, but I'm going to defend with her instead. Defending 2 against 1, and got rid of a card. Good. Alright, that's not bad. I got 7 cost worth of allies in for 1 resource. Oh, Theodred also. When he quests, he's going to give Theoden a resource. I will increase the heat by 4 at the end of the round. Move the next turn. Alright. This guy's going to take 6 to kill. I think I can muster that. Let's see. Let's put this on him for 2. Let's play him for 1. I'm just going to take the damage because I really want him up this turn. That's for... I got 1. And then... let's just play Unexpected Courage on him so he can defend. Alright, I'm going to keep Theoden up. Quest. Making 4 progress. I think I could defend with him. Empty staging area. Am I going to... I don't think I'm going to discard anything this turn, so I'm going to quest with her too. I reveal, seek shade, surge. At the end of the round, remove X progress to the main quest, X to the 10 digits. When it's defeated, reduce temperature by 10. This can be good. I have enough willpower, but it surges into Viper. Not cool. Alright, I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to exhaust and discard the rare marks finance to place 2 progress in any location before I put my progress down. So we're going to put 2 progress here, and then I can resolve the quest, putting 1 here and 1 here. This goes away. This guy gets discarded. I'm going to trigger Thingol, although it might be a big flub, because it might just kill the guy. Oh, nice. Ailment or Deeping Defender. Both of those are good draws. Ailment is harder to catch, so let's get him, and he comes into play exhausted with 1 damage. Okay, I'm gonna ready Thingol. Gonna defend the worm. If it deals damage, cannot ready the end of the round. It does not. And then I have 3 plus 2 for Guthwine, 5 and 6. Kills that, and I can pull one of these back. Both these are pretty good. I'm going to take the Rittermark's Finest. And I might have, should have engaged that guy. But it was being another undefended attack. But that 4th threat's going to be rough. Okay, I raise the heat by 20. Or, sorry, 4 to 20. And then I take 2 off of here. Let's see. I'm going to do this forced effect first, since both of these forced effect I can choose when. So before I put stuff on here, I'm going to take 1 off here. And then I'm going to add the 4 here. Oh, nice. Horn of the Mark helps me with card draw. I'm going to place that out on Theodred. I'm going to place Hallbrook of Mail, so he has a extra defense. And then I'm going to play Horsebreaker for 1. I might as well play this guy as well. This guy has to come into play exhausted. I'm going to let him come playing exhausted too, I guess. Quest, 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 resource from Theodred. And I could use the healing here or threat reduction. But I really want to quest through this. I'm going to seek shade. I'm going to quest on seek shade. Quest with Halma as well. Each player assigns damage. This is not too bad. One, I don't know, 1, 2. Assigns damage among characters controls for X of the 10 digits of the temperature, so it's just 2 damage. That's the easiest treachery to deal with right now. That gives me exactly 6. Good thing I threw Halma in, and I get to reduce the heat by 10, which is huge. It's a really good run so far. Now we got the Sand Viper to deal with. Cannot declare defenders against the Sand Viper. After engages a forced. After players travel to a location, he engages first player. So you don't have to engage it, but I want to. I'm just going to take the damage. Gets +1, so 2 damage. I'll put it on Theoden, and then I'm going to discard the Westhold Horsebreaker to ready Theoden. When I discard him, I'm going to trigger Thengel, see if I can get lucky again. Might not. Well, I did. Elfhelm comes into play exhausted and with 1 damage on him from this effect. And then I can attack the Sand Viper for 5, killing it, and pulling back a Horsebreaker. Good deal. And when I discarded somebody, I get to draw a card from Horn of the Mark. Hey, it's no mate. Good deal. Alright, I have a lot of damage, which is kind of scary, so I need to start healing things with Morwen. But the amount of allies I'm pulling is great. Raised by 4. And then I start my next turn. I played Gamelane for 2. I'm going to play Snowmane for free on Theoden. I think... nope. Just cost 1. But it's not restricted. And that's all. Alright, I am ready to quest pretty hard, I think. Quest, resource, quest, quested for 9, could get me through. Towering Dunes. Well, it's in the staging area. Progress cannot be placed on locations in the staging area that are not named Towering Dunes. After it becomes an active location, reveal the top card of the counter deck. I don't like that. But I do get 6 progress, which beats the first quest stage here. Brings up the second. Under the merciless sun, you trudge across the barren desert with blazing sun overhead and deadly creatures underfoot, but nothing is more dangerous to you than the lack of water. When revealed, decrease the temperature by 2. Shuffle and counter, discard pile on the counter deck, and reveal 1 card per player. Desert Oasis. Nice. Alright, this is a good time to go there because I can heal stuff and I don't need any characters upright. This guy readies. I'll heal. I'll go there and I'll just... Although... Maybe I should go here. If I reveal an enemy, I could kill it pretty easy. But the healing would be welcome. We're going to go there. And who can I discard? Nobody, really. That's unfortunate. I could discard Halma just for fun. I think oh, I can't do that yet. I can't discard anybody. I want to get my healing from Morwen. I could discard Halma, but that seems kind of stupid. Oh, well. Okay. Oh, the second side here. At the end of the round, increase the temperature by 4, then assign X damage among characters. X is the number 10 digits. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at 20 again. I'm going to put... Oops, just 1 there and 1 there. Alright, we'll put the Horsebreaker in. Now they don't come into play exhausted, which is really helpful. And I've decided I'm going to start using Ailment. Quest, 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 resource, quest, quest, quest. It's only 7. Quest. Reveal. Discard the active location. Oh, and shuffle the counter. Discard. Get a new location. That's unfortunate. I was going to get my healing. Discard it. Shuffle into counter deck. Discard cards until a location pops up. Parched Wadi. Well, it's in the staging area. Each creature gets +1 or 1. After it becomes active location, shuffle the discard into the counter deck and discard cards until a creature comes up. Put it in the staging area. What creature am I? A worm! Okay. Now that was the quest phase. I make 8 progress. That's good. No, 3 go here, so 5 go here. Now, I could go here, but I really don't want... Oh, sorry. This is 2. So, 3 go there. Is it worth getting another? I don't think it is. I should just use this guy to clear that. I should. Okay, this guy's going to come down. This guy readies. This guy readies. I am going to use Elf Helm to defend the first one with no shadow. Then I can use Thingle to defend the second one with a shadow. He's defending for 4. And I got rid of a side quest. That's good. He has 7 to kill. Here's 5. I'm going to discard this guy to ready this guy. When I discard him, I'm going to draw a card. And I'm going to use Thingle to at the top 5 and pull a Deeping Bowman into play for free, exhausted. Then I have 7 to kill the Wereworm, and I can pull one of these guys back into my hand. And might as well use Gambling to pull this guy back into hand instead of discarding it. And when I do that, I'm going to heal 2. After Rohan or Gondor, I'll leave play, exhaust Morrowind to either heal 2 damage from a character or reduce your threat by 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I take 2 damage. I'll put it on him again. Okay, I got Escort from Edoras. This is a really good combo with Gambling. I can get 4 willpower out of him every time. Let's play a Horsebreaker for 1 and Escort for 2. And might as well play with my Deeping Defender. For 2, he's Devoted, which means I can play him out of Sphere if all my heroes have a Rohan tree. Quest, 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 resource, quest, and his Forced Effect goes off, so he gets +2. Quest, quest, up by 9, 11, up by 12. Let's quest with him as well. Worm. I'm up by 11, which puts me right at 14. That's interesting. Which means I have to deal with 2 worms at once, which is kind of scary. But I do get through the next stage. Beasts of Legend. You have wandered through the trackless desert and discovered the legendary nesting grounds of the wild wereworms. The beast rears up in circles to attack. You must drive them off or meet your end upon the desert sands. Increase temperature by 2. Search the encounter discard pile and picture display for a wereworm out of the staging area. Shuffle the encounter deck. Okay. Let's pull one out of the encounter deck so I don't have... There's one on the discard already. Now I got 2 of these guys. but it's really good to be at only 2 still. I'm not going to travel here. I'm going to engage both of these. They both make immediate attack. Oh, first I got to resolve the escort from Edoras. I'm going to take him back to hand. No, no. I'm going to discard him. I discard him. Look at the top 5 and get Kaoral into play, exhausted for free. And then I draw a card with Thingol. And I will use Deeping Defender to defend 1. And I'll use... Oh, and I'll use Morwen to heal 2. And then who do I want to defend the next one with? Thingol. Defend this other one. And then I go to the combat phase. I'm going to use Hama to defend 1. And I'm going to use Hama's ability. Redium gets +3. He's defending for 5. Defend the other one. Gets +2. So he's been attacking for 4. No problem. I will have to discard Hama at the end of the round. And I need 7 to kill him. But I'm going to discard this Deeping Bowman to give him 0 defense. Does not count as defense while determining combat damage, so Theoden can kill him with 1 strike. And I'll bring... let's bring Escort from Edoras back to hand. And then... that's pretty much all I can do. I'll use Gamlane to pull Hama back to hand instead of discarding. I'm about to go to the next phase, but here is the side B. During the quest phase, add X to the total threat in the stationary, X to the 10 digits of the temperature. At the end of the round, increase temperature by 4. We're up to 30. I'm going to put a reminder here, +3. I got Sneak Attack Gandalf. Nice. Alright, so I'm looking pretty nice. I got a lot of characters on the board, control stuff. Now I have to decide to play Hama or Escort from Edoras. I think I'm going to play Escort Edoras, try to get out of here. Let's do it this way. I'll play Theodore. After she enters play, either draw a card or add a resource to a noble hero's pool. I pay 2. And then I add 1, and then I play Escort from Edoras as well. Okay. Moving to quest phase. I'm going to Sneak Attack Gandalf in. Oh, do I have Gandalf? I thought I had Gandalf. Never mind. I'll just quest with almost everybody. Um, 8 progress. Ugh. Feels terrible. Oh, I did. -2 instead of +2 there. 14 progress is good. I reveal an Oasis. I'll get 12 progress. I'll travel here and exhaust the Steeping Defender. I will defend with Ailment. Oh, this guy's 3 now. Either increase the temperature by 2 or return attacking man the stage. I'll increase by 2. Ailment dies. Everybody readies. Actually, I have to get rid of the Escort from Edoras first. And when that happens, I can do my... got a little in a hurry here. Got out of order. Ailment dies. Everybody else readies. And I can easily kill him. 5... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I won't use it. He's dead. I can use both of these guys to put 2 progress on this and kill it. progress cannot be placed on locations in the staging area not named tower and dunes, but I can get rid of that. I want to discard them. I'm going to reduce my threat by 1, which I haven't done yet. And that's it. Up the temperature by 4. Play him because I can. And hopefully just quest out for the win. And we have 3 extra threat. Increase temperature by 4. Now we have 4 extra threat. Surge. Oh no, not a worm. This is the worst draw possible. We have 4 extra threat. Make 4 progress, 2 here, and 2 here. Shy. We can heal 4 damage though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready. Ready. This guy comes down. Defend with the Deeping Defender for the no shadow. He has 4 to 3, 1 damage. And now defend with Hama with the shadow card. Nothing. He takes. He would die. I'll trigger his ability. Gets plus 3. So no damage. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 will kill him. And then I can use Goothwine to pull back him. And then I'll pull him back to hand. And I'll draw a card with Horn. And I'd use her. But I'll use Whiffed. No Rohan allies that I don't have to play already. Reduce and decrease temperature by 4. Now I have Sneak Attack Gandalf. I'll play him for 1. Hoping I don't need Hama this turn. I could do Sneak Attack. No, I don't have Gandalf. I just saw him. I didn't act this. Okay. Let's just quest out here. Hopefully. I think all the worms are in here now. 1, 2, only 3 of them. No, all 4. I hope there's only 4. Reveal each exhausted character controls deals with damage. That's not a big deal. Alright, we have 4 threatened staging area against 14, so we get 10 progress. That was a pretty good play. The quest didn't beat me up too bad. It was really nice to get that side quest that let me reduce by 10 and be able to clear it quickly. Got a good mix of allies. I was fortunate to get 2+ hit point, 2 or more hit point allies in the first stage, so I could start building an army. Goothwine right away helped me keep pulling allies out of the discard. Even with all the guys I discarded in the last turns, only 4 in my discard pile. Got through half my deck. I really like all the tactical options you can use here. Ready a hero when you need to. Destroy a location when you need to. Defend double when you need to. Hama is my favorite. Keep pulling her back to him with gambling. Good questing with Escort. Morwen. She's a hard one. You want to quest with her, but that healing is so helpful in a deck that has no other access to it. And then all the resource acceleration is pretty crazy in this. You get 1 from favorite, you get a discount. So that's 5 resources a turn, basically. And then you get a free ally, which is just a replacement ally, really. But if you're getting that first ally at a discount, and then getting a free one again, that's pretty good. But that just tells you how weak some of these Rohan allies are without all those discounts. But with these ALAP cards, I really enjoy this deck. I think it's a lot of fun, and it's able to beat some quests. This isn't the hardest quest in the world, but it's a challenging one for this deck, and we made it. Thanks for watching. You can look at find this deck Rohan's Royal Line. It's already 2 years old, which is kind of crazy. But still a fun deck. Give it a try if you like Rohan. Thanks for watching.